but I have a commissioner. He's a boss in the house. Yes. I would only give him special.
Much obliged,
as a leader.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honourable Speaker, there are 3 or 4 things quickly. One raised by Dr. Boka, and then I think Honourable, I forget the Honourable member. Oh, I beg your pardon. Relating to the legal framework, I think the motion largely speaks to property rights, because a SIM card is a personal property. It's never a property of the telecom company, and that should be resolved. Secondly, it speaks to anti-competition, because we lack an anti-competition legislation in this country, because the telecom industry is largely an oligopolistic industry, highly controlled, and therefore the customers are susceptible to abuse. And therefore you must deregulate and through Parliament try to legislate by motions and resolutions that anti-competition behavior. And I want to assure Dr. Boka the legal framework is safe, because the UCC Act and alternative regulations, I think that's where the motion actually picks from. Therefore, there's no digression from the legal framework. Thirdly, if I were government, this is a revenue liberalizing motion. It actually democratizes revenue collection, because when this motion is moved and the government acts, you are going to see competition. More venues are going to emerge. The kind of legal battles you see in court between the telecoms and URA will reduce, because then they will go for efficiency. They will have competition. And therefore, I do not see a problem with that. Lastly, Honourable Speaker, the move of the motion should be smarter, because this is not a compelling emotion. It is an urging emotion, and our rules are very, very flax on that. We need probably, if I were the mover, I would go ahead and prepare a question in a few days to the minister to find out the extent of implementing a parliamentary resolution. Because it's a compelling emotion, it may not compel the minister to really, it's an urging emotion, it's not a compelling emotion. So that they act and probably respond to some of the issues the Honourable Ekanya has raised in implementing a very clear legal framework to which we are. Actually, in the region, we are only pariah. Kenya has it, Tanzania has it, and we are looking on as though we are incapable of doing anything in this region. In the original 3 East African nations, we are the laggards in this area. I thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Mpuuga, Honourable just doesn't need to bring a question. We shall compare them under Rule 220. They'll bring an action taken report on this matter.